So the Netherlands. What's the Netherlands again?
Zandvoort.
Is
The
that
last,
fast?
yeah, the last corner. It is quite fast. It's quite tight, quite technical. The last corner is a banked right-hander into the pit straight, but it is fast. There are good couple of opportunities to overtake it if you know where to go.
Probably the DRS straight into turn 1.
Yeah, there's that one. There's also, you've got a straight in there before you come to the end of the lap, which leads into a chicane, a right left chicane. That one there, you got a DRS section there that you can try overtake on to get into that chicane. It's really good. You'll have a good technical right-hander.
Zandvoort is good, but remember, folks, I want to bring your attention as we're looking at the time trials here. Netherlands, Spain, Monaco, Azerbaijan. I didn't get going till Canada. Canada, France, Austria's a blip, but this is the marker one right here. We all know this is it. This is the track that'll make or break the championship here for us.
These two for me. These two here for me. And then there we go across to Singapore.
This track isn't because I'm good at it. It's a moral victory thing. If I beat Will in Britain, if I beat Will in Silverstone, it's a moral victory. Because I'm an American driving a French car. With a what engine? Oh, Renault uses their own engine, so.
Yep.
So.
There's a very intense bit stroking. But there you go, Cat. You get an encore. So Zandvoort next week. That's the track. And as you can see, it is quite technical. As you can see, coming forward to, as I say, if you look on the map for the time trials, you'll see where the second DRS is. So you have to be patient on this until the third sector.
Where is it?
Because if you're not patient, it can bite you because you got to wait for the other cars. Unless you can you pull off little sneaky maneuvers around like turn 4. But I'm going to look forward to that.
Spain, I got 6th place in the wet, and I had to fight Albon the entire time. In my career.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out of here, and then we're going to... Are you staying on for a few minutes, James?
I'm interested. People, if people want to come over to see me just chat as I drink water with my shirt unzipped, and just
right there,
very reflective.
Right there, for example. So I'm gonna quit out of this. Then we're gonna go raid James. We're gonna go raid TGWPIS. So I will jump over there with you. Let's go raid TGWPIS. Let's go do this. I will be on this channel definitely Tuesday, maybe tomorrow for some more Assetto Corsa. I don't know why I sung it that way. I just did. Right, anyway, I will see you then. Let's go raid James, and I shall see you there.
Let's play the game. Can a man get himself out of a racing suit? It might be no. Folks. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to a man trying to get him the most dangerous of all games. The man trying to get himself out of the onesie. There it is. At least out of the top part. We'll keep the bottoms on.
You're going to keep your bottoms on. Oh, well.
I've got athletic shorts on underneath this. Freaking hydrate like a maniac. Yeah, Tick. Wasn't Lisa saying that she wasn't lewd?
Yeah. She said, take it off. Take it off.
Mr. Well, the question is, am I the one wearing the pants today? It's an important question, one we ask all the time here at TGWPIS.
Is that figuratively or literally, Lisa? Because I think literally.
Yeah, I take a shower after these races. It is.
I like it. I like it, Bionic.
You can keep your.
You can keep your hazmat on.
I needed to be very reflective so Lando would know that I was coming. I know what I just said. Yes, you can take it whatever way you want. So how are we all doing this afternoon, everybody? Yeah, you can see my hair is... Welcome to sweat hair.
Hi.
No,
I didn't miss today's workout. You're going to lose about 30 pounds by driving.
I got my cardio in for the day. And I kept my driving skills sharp because I don't drive that often anymore thanks to COVID. How we doing, folks? Oh, God, Malaysia. Don't remind me, Hoos. I mean, Monaco is quicker than Malaysia. I'm more worried about Monaco.
Hey, we don't drive Malaysia, so you're fine. The closest we have to that will be Singapore. Did you take off your virginity gloves as well? Yes,
I did.
Oh.
We are fully unprotected right now.
And I get to stretch out my old man's legs now. Oh,
Your old man's legs.
Yeah.
I don't get to stretch mine out. Mine's had a workout.
Well, you wanted to go full bore.
Maximum yeet. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it.
I mean, yeah, for me, that was a, pretty sort of chill race. But I needed one of those because the last three were just absolute crazy.
I detest anything that has really close walls.
Yeah, so Azerbaijan, Monaco, Singapore, Russia, bits of Mexico.
Russia, I'm okay with, because the thing is that it's a lot. It's that plus a lot of turns. Like Russia has some turns, but it's a flowing track.
Mm-hmm.
Monaco can just go fuck itself.
That's 3 weeks' time.
Chat, I will let you know that if I crash in Monaco, we will be doing a Kimmy, and Lard will just keep racing, and I will turn my stream into a watch party, and we'll watch something on Amazon. We'll watch like an episode of Top Gear or something.
Oh, you could watch The Hunt, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You could watch The Hunt from Grand Tour.
Yep, we can watch Grand Tour. I mean, I'm okay with whatever the place is with castle section.
Or Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan's all right. Like, yeah, if you get the castle section down, it's all right. And the thing is too, like, I feel like I can actually pass in Azerbaijan because it actually lets you have more than 2 car widths at places.
Mm-hmm.
So like that straight and like, you can bully people in like the first and second turns. You can last break them and then just cut them up and do it that way. That's how I did it. But yeah, no, there's definitely Bono sections for sure. But boy, am I looking forward to Spa.
A Rouge flat out in the first lap.
Just flat out through that thing. Like, Spa for me was like, I had this wheel, and it was driving on the edge the entire time. I always felt like I was about to lose control, but didn't. And that's kind of how you have to drive Spa. Like, on the edge. And there's not, and I guess too, is like there's only the bus stop turn.
Mm-hmm. That's the pain in the ass if you get that really wrong.
If you get that really wrong. But the thing is that it sets itself up. It's not like you're doing like the bus stop turn after you're down that whole freaking back straight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, Monaco is probably going to be like, let's be honest here, one to two, me and Will, and just whoever's in two is just going to be holding off the pack.
Yeah.
Which you can do in Monaco, because you can. Either that, or I'm going to probably end up taking Will out through one of the turns trying to pass him, because I'm going to be an idiot.
Aside from even up there at the front with us. Oh, Canada. Canada's brilliant. I love Canada.
Well, Hussein, if I crash into the wall of champions, doesn't that make me a champion? I'm quoting Jimmy here. Now, Canada is good. Italy will be fun.
Yeah. Monza, brilliant. Interlagos, fantastic.
Monaco can go fuck itself. Azerbaijan's all right. Singapore, oh my god, if it's in the wet.
Oh, we haven't had a wet race yet.
My Spain was wet. I don't know what Spain's like in the dry.
It's not bad. It's, you know, it's yeah, it's not bad. It's nice-ish enough. I mean, they use it for testing. Apart from this year, they're not using it for testing this year.
Probably because of COVID.
Yeah, and also because they're using I think they're using Bahrain for it. So then they've got the stuff over there. So yeah, you guys have nailed the race driver excuses.
Hang on. Let me make this super official. Ready, folks? Ready? Let's do this the right way. Do I have a hat or something here? Yeah. That's right. Yeah, no, we're just taking it one race at a time, points and points. It's a team race here. You know, we try really hard. It was just a great team performance. Props to my co-driver Will. He did a great job. Yeah. Oh, what can I say? I don't have a TGWPIS. If I had a TGWPIS hat, I would be wearing it. Yeah. I mean, I could put on like a Ninja Turtles hat or something. But yeah, no, it's just absolutely great. I'm just happy to be here. You know, it's a good solid race, points on the board for the team. And we're just going to look forward to next race. Hopefully we can build on this performance and, you know, really, really get something going, build the momentum towards the next race and the race after. We can really only focus one at a time. But, you know, great start to the championship, points leading the way. You know, I concede I didn't win this week, but I'm still first in the drivers championship with those wins. And also it's nice not to be involved in an incident for the rest of the field. It's nice to have some good, clean driving where the competitors are all clean with their racing, and there's no incidents. You feel bad for Hamilton, having, you know, nobody ever wants to go out with a mechanical issue like that. It's really poor, and, you know, he just didn't get a chance to race. And, you know, you always want everybody to be in the race to compete, because you always want to be competing against the best, and there's only 20 of us in this entire thing, so we are the best of the best, and you want all 20 to compete against, to show how difficult it is, and how crazy it can be. But I'm sure he'll bounce back next week. He's too good of a driver not to. But yeah, I don't know who my contract I'll sign with next year. I'm not thinking about that right now. Once again, it's one race at a time, and as it stands right now, I am a Renault driver, and I'll stay a Renault driver, and I'm focusing on that. But yeah, no, I don't think that there's a team. I don't think there's a team. We're a team atmosphere. I don't think there is a number one driver here. That's why my teammate was able to go in the pits first, because he had position, so he should definitely do that. Well, Jeff has been a great racing engineer. He's been with me for a season and a half now. I do think that there's still some communication issues. Sometimes I feel that he gets a bit chatty on the radio, but I know that he's doing it for my benefit. He's only just trying to be helpful and make sure that I'm getting the relevant information when I need it and how I need it. It's just I know sometimes there can be some difficulties of him knowing that, and that just comes with time. It comes with time. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just focusing, Hussein. I'm just focusing one race at a time. I'm a Renault driver right now. I'm focused on that. We're still, I have a contract through the end of this year, and we're just focusing on that right now. Things are going well with the team. I'm sure if there's anything that comes up, but contracts or not, that's not where my mindset is right now. My mindset right now is on the Netherlands. All right, Raz, what's the question here? Like I said, Raz, there isn't really a number one driver here. It's a team atmosphere. When we win as a team and we lose as a team. And when one of us has a bad day, it's up to the other one to pick up the pieces and try and get points for the team. Because ultimately, we want to win. Now, that being said, I'm happy that we were able to get all the points this week, maximum amount possible points for the team. It's always wonderful to do that. I know we've had some weeks where some drivers had to pick up as much points as they can, and some of us have done better at that than others. But, that's extenuating circumstances. So essentially, we're always out there to get the maximum amount of points. And we did that this week. And it was the first time we had done this week. So I'm really happy to see that. And it's good to see Lard get his first victory, too. I know that's been something that had been weighing on him. He had a couple of great starts that really caused some issues for him. And he had some problems maintaining leads when he got them. So it was really good to see him do that. Corn, I don't know about replacing Hamilton. I mean, he's a great driver. He had a difficult day today. Once again, we're just taking it one step at a time, one drive at a time, and I am still a Renault driver. Raz, you probably have never been in a seat and have done this job. So I'd like you to try and sit, when I walk a mile in your shoes and you walk a mile in my shoes, then we can talk about that. But essentially right now, I'd like to also point you to the driver's standing. And, is that your name in first place right now?
I would just like to thank the team for doing a wonderful job this week. They worked very hard back in the factory and here in the pits, so I want to thank them very much. It's a great thing feeling to win my first race of the season. My teammate's off to a great start. You can't fault him for all that. Will I catch him? Hopefully in the next few races. I mean, over the past qualifying, I have had the measure of him. I've been the faster over qualifying one lap. However, he did get the fastest lap today, so I'm going to have to go back to the simulator and work on that one a little bit. Maybe my tyres were a little bit worse for wear because I had one lap further on than he did. But yeah, great result for the team. 1-2. We'll go back hopefully next week in Zandvoort. We'll do it again with me being at top.
And Corn, I meant walk a mile in my shoes. I don't think Raz has the racing license and the points required to race in one of these cars.
Whereas if I walked a mile in your shoes, I would be a mile away from you and in your shoes.
Yeah. And all I would have to do is ask dumb questions to racing drivers. Wait, what did I say?
It is very true that the chest did not distract me today. I think I got that out of my system before the race, which is a good thing because, as we all know, a nice chest can distract, and we don't want that while you're driving at 200 miles an hour.
Now, if you excuse me, I have a game in Russia I have to manage for Corby Town FC, so I've got to go take care of that. I guess this will have to be a thing now, Will. I guess we'll have to take questions afterwards.
Yeah,
from the press.
We're gonna have to have the press conference, aren't we? Especially if we're top 3.
Yeah. If I was really prepared, I would have had a hat and I would have had a mask. I would have put the mask on and put the hat on.
Yeah. Spray paint on it, F1.
Are you playing Spreadsheet Simulator 2.0? By Football Manager 2021, then yes. By the way, that video went out. It's a double upload day today. You had a video go out about almost 3 hours ago, and you're gonna have another one coming out in an hour.
Wow, we're spoiling them today.
I needed to get through the transfer window because it's a bitch when you have 15 leagues turned on. So it was like I needed to get videos out so I could do the transfer window, because the transfer window took me 4 hours to do. And I'm not saying that I spent £100 million on 2 players, but yeah. Raz's last week's post was be technical analysis of why it wasn't his fault. Yeah, no, we had last week's post race interview. It was like me with a PowerPoint presentation and a laser dot explaining why it wasn't my fault.
Yeah, and then afterwards when we looked at it, we went, "Well, if you just stayed right."
But I didn't have to stay right. I could have, but I didn't have to. So I chose not to. And guess what? Wasn't my fault. And I still think the FA should look at that. Believe it or not, because I'm also the administrator of the league, I can edit results. I have seriously thought about giving Lando a DNF for that. Hack! Calming down on him, FA! Raz, once again, I will point to you to the video evidence, and then also who had the penalty and who did not have the penalty.
I love the fact it's just that one sentence go right. That's it.
Who had the 5-second penalty and who did not have the 5-second penalty? Wasn't this guy. This guy only had a warning, and that's because I dodged out of the way and made sure Will didn't get T-boned by me.
Which was very nice of you.
Yeah. And
then I had to spoil it by making a silly move that cost me and I think damaged my car.
Corn, I did settle it. Did you see me pass Lando like he was going 2 miles an hour today? Cleanly. I don't need to settle anything with him.
I did my job last week. I didn't do it very well. As I say, I made a silly move. I tried to go for first place to take it back after the pit stops and the craziness of the safety car. However, I went too deep and then I lost it. I couldn't get back on in time, so I lost ground there. And then there was this weird problem with the car. I just couldn't accelerate at a certain point. It was losing acceleration, so I don't know what happened there. So I just couldn't catch back up to the pack. So lost points there. But we got points. We got points on the board, which is good. Consistency over the season. It was bad luck to what happened to a teammate. You know, you don't want to see people in an accident, and I'm glad he was okay because it was quite nasty. The other car flying over him, but that just showed you once again that the halo worked. I don't know what it was there for.
So here's the question. Normally they interview drivers in threes, right, Will?
Yep.
And it's usually even like the pre-racing and post-race. They usually interview them in threes.
Yeah, because you also get the qualifying.
Right.
How they would do it.
I'm just thinking to myself like, it's like, oh yes, we've got Lard, we've got James, and we've got Lando, and just like you sitting in the middle of me and Lando, and just staring forward as like just the daggers are going back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just there smiling. So, what's your take on this, lad? I can't pole position.
Monaco's coming up. I'm not saying, but people tend to have come-togethers at Monaco.
Yeah, yes, they do.
All right, folks, that's been the post-interview shenanigans for this. It's been 2 hours. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. My arms hurt. My legs hurt. I'm sweaty and I smell. I want to go take a shower and lay down for a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm sure Will is going to enjoy some nice evening streams.
Yeah, I'm going to sit back, kick back, maybe play some more Yakuza 4 because I think I'm almost at the end of it. You know, there's like, oh, you can come and get me. We can meet up and do an exchange of this thing. It's like, okay. But I want you really exhausted so you don't try to beat the shit out of me afterwards. It's like, oh, so you're sending the entire clan after me, are you, to get, well, as I fight my way up there? Yeah, go on then.
Oh, that's the stream starting button. Why did that happen? Anyways, we'll do the outro. So there's the chat again. Hi, chat. We're back. Yeah, so we're just going to do the outro. It's been fun. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it.
Podcast next week.
Podcast next week, for sure. Yeah, and other stuff too. So be on the looks for that. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your afternoons, and we'll see you soon.